Pussy niggas stay talking, you ain't it. Keep it lit and legit. I keep it lit as a bitch. These niggas ain't with the shits. Pussy niggas stay talking, you ain't it. What up, y'all? It's Six Lit, aka Big Lit 6, and this motherfucking bitch. And I'm back with a new motherfucking episode of Keep It Lit and Legit. And today, I'm here with a special fucking guest. Who are you and where the fuck you from, nigga?
Y.B.Q, your boy Quincy, coming from NYC, dirty city of demons.
Okay. I jacked that. All right, so how you feeling today?
Quite dandy. It's nice fall weather out. Got the leaves falling off the trees. Tides are changing.
Type shit. Same here. Okay. Well, shout out to all my New Yorkers, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to all my Cali niggas, you already know. Okay, so the first question I'm gonna ask off rep, just for the people that don't know nothing about you, is like, how long you been rapping for?
Been doing it for a couple of years. I decided to take it to another level about a few months ago. Released some projects, had some singles, working on more music, and yeah, trying to get collaborators, producers, really just increase my reach and really elevate the sound of my music. So
Okay. Wow.
that's where I'm at right now.
Okay, I fuck with that. So the first question is, when did you first start rapping?
It's a funny story. I always had like a I don't know like a passion for like rap music. I was always like a big like music nerd and all that. My boys took me to a studio for my birthday, and it was a low budget, but it was just for the shits and giggles. I ended up freestyling a couple tracks, and I'm like, whoa, maybe I have like a little bit of talent. I can kind of think of shit off the dime. I can think of double entendres, wordplay, and I was just doing it from scratch. I didn't write anything down. I didn't do anything before, and I did 2 songs right off the bat, and that was pretty much it. I'm like, wow, like I can't believe I'm doing this shit.
Okay. Well, I mean, you gotta realize too. I mean, you're born and raised, correct, from New York City. So, I mean, the music's always been there for many generations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
Just like for
But
me, I'm from Cali, NorCal, and I grew up listening to, as you guys know, E40, Too Short, etc. The Bay Area shit only. And so, growing up like that too, it's just kind of like I'm a very good listener and I have a very, very, very good ear. So it's kind of like when I come across a new fucking artist that just came in the game, I feel like, not in the game, but like in the underrated game like me, I'm like, oh, I gotta swoop you under my wing because it's like this ain't no competition to me, you know what I mean? Like real niggas that got real talent ain't gonna sit there and act like, oh, it's a competition, like I'm better than you and that shit be mad dry. You know what I mean? That'd be boring as fuck. And it's kind of
yeah,
like,
it's different because you really can't compete against like a certain art form. You have like your vocal tone is like a certain art form, and somebody else can have like a different sound as an art form. Some people can be better producers than you. Some people can be better lyricists. Some people
exactly.
can be better marketers. So
Yes.
it's hard to compete necessarily because there's different strong and weak suits, and you're really just competing against yourself if you're trying to compete against everybody else. So
Exactly. Thank you for that. Because first of all, I don't know who in the fuck told these bitch niggas nowadays to be out here rapping they ass off, acting like they really with the business and they ain't on shit but dick. You get me? Like,
yeah.
I can't stand a counterfeit ass nigga talking about some more. Nigga, you ain't never even had that shit a day in your life. Are you dumb? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
hmm
Anyhow, it's a little shade right there, y'all. All I gotta say though to Lit Gang is, be on the lookout for some new projects and shit like that. I'm really working my ass off, and hopefully me and this nigga over here get a song in. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. On another note, next question: what inspired you to become like a rapper in a way?
I guess just being able to tell like a personal story. I guess really just telling myself like, can I do it versus can I not do it? It's always something that I wanted to do, and until recently, I'll tell you a funny story how like my recent projects got started. I was in Miami, and from there I had plans to go to Brazil. I was going to stay in Sao Paulo. I was going to stay in Rio de Janeiro. When I get to the airport, I was on my way to Brazil. Turns out at the time there was a month-old policy that now people from the U.S., Canada, Australia, now you need a visa to enter Brazil. I didn't know that at the time. So when I got approved, one of the airport workers told me it takes 5 days to get approved. So I had to nix my whole trip. I had to go back to Florida. I was just tossing and turning, and I was just so depressed. And something hit me in my brain. I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna go to the studio. I'm gonna record some music, and That's the first time I actually like just voluntarily did it by myself. I went to the studio, I got a beat, and I basically did the whole coast to coast in one night. So that one song that you told me prior, that was like the first song I recorded. And then from so on, the other four tracks I released. So that was just kind of a domino effect. I really
Yeah.
just got my head in the game.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, personally, you kind of remind me of a Cali nigga because you don't really have like that New York swag for real. I feel like you're yourself, and I fuck with that more. You get me? Like it's on some mysterious type shit, but you know where you're from, you know where you born at and shit, you know. And I feel like us, like Bay Areaers, like that's like technically the capital for NorCal, just like LA is the biggest. It's like we all sound similar in our own way. You feel me? So I feel like
Hmm.
with you, you kind of have my type of sound. So I can definitely like understand that and like work with you on that. Cause it's kind of like a lot of artists I feel like that are from New York, Cali, wherever. They all want to be like the next man. You feel me? And it's never like be yourself. And the fact that you came in the game because this was a birthday gift to you, that's amazing, first of all. Regardless if it was to fuck around or what, like that's some real ass shit. Some real ass niggas right there. Fuck.
Yeah, like I'm always like ciphering my boys. Like I freestyled one time for like I don't know an hour,
Yeah.
and then like with my boys, one beat comes on, I was always the guy. Oh, spit this rhyme, that rhyme, just whatever
Yeah,
the
me
hell's in my
too.
mind.
Yeah,
Just
me
just
too.
going on for days, hours. People try all the time, and I just did it.
I mean, nigga,
So
because it's a natural talent. You feel me? Like, you gotta have that in you, not on you, in you. So,
hmm
it doesn't come for everybody. Like, you could pick a random ass nigga off the street and be like, yo, bust a rhyme. And you'll be very surprised how gifted these niggas really is. Like, for real. It's kind of
yeah, for
insane.
sure.
Yeah. The next question is kind of like, what are some of your biggest musical influences?
It varies, in rap, but probably my favorite artist is probably Jay-Z. Kendrick I like. Listening to a lot of Mobb Deep. Recently moved back to the city, just trying to get my head back in the hustle game. Listen to a lot of Infamous. Um, then outside of that, it's really just any type of music that catches the ear. One day I'm listening to the Black Album, the next I'm listening to Fergie and like James Brown and just whatever's like, whatever catches the ear really. Whatever has good sound, whatever's catchy, whatever can make my head nod.
Yeah.
And that alone can inspire me for more projects in the future.
Hmm.
I'll just give you another example. The rap music comes from a lot of sampling. So what I'm
For
doing, I'm
sure.
seeing the samples that the songs come from. And
Yeah.
now I'm going, I'm listening to the Isley Brothers. I'm listening to Roy Ayers. I'm listening to Teddy Pendergrass, Stevie Wonder.
Oh, this
More
nigga
like
old soul,
soul.
y'all. He a old soul. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
He's naming niggas that really spit and really did this shit. Like he ain't naming no dummy niggas. Like he name a couple. Let's not say. I fuck with that though, cause that's how I am too. Like I'm very old school with friendships, relationships. Like really know what loyalty is and like really live by that because I grew up like that. You know, it's always good to have like an old soul because a lot of this new generation people don't understand that. You get me?
hmm
Is that too much for you?
Yeah, I feel that. No, I feel that. I've definitely been through like some crazy shit. I had everyone from my high school principal to try to put me in jail, and I had a friend of
Oh
mine
wow.
who tried to put me in jail. I've seen some crazy shit in my life. I had people try to kill me.
Mm,
I've seen a lot of crazy shit. I've seen hit and runs. I've seen people, OD on drugs. I've seen a
mhm.
lot of crazy shit. I'm 28 right now. I feel like I'm 78.
You
Not
don't
even
look.
just
You
like
do not look
mentally.
like no goddamn 28.
You think I'm young? I mean, I'll take that as a compliment. The only
I
time
mean
I ain't
for
taking it as a compliment.
I mean
If
for real
if
though
if I'm in a
because
restaurant, if I'm in a liquor store and you tell me you trying to ID me, I'll be a little pissed.
really?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm playing around.
Oh, nah, I really
I don't
thought
get
you were
that.
kind of
I don't.
like my age. Okay.
Man, how old is you?
I'm 21.
I mean, yeah, you got long. You young as shit. People say I'm young as shit too. You young as hell. You bet
Young
you
as
you
hell.
just started drinking Hennessy legally.
No, I've been on that before that shit.
Oh, so you badass like that. I said legally. You started drinking
Oh.
Hennessy.
Okay. Okay.
Are you
Well,
doing the
I
same
guess
shit now? You're just doing the same shit you was doing now. The difference is legal.
true, but not true because I'm not really much of a drinker, and I never really was. It was just normally like for occasions, and even when the occasions would come, I still wouldn't drink. Like for my 21st, I didn't drink shit. I mean, I took one shot of a buzz ball, but that didn't fuck me up, you know?
Mhm.
So it's just like I'm not really one of those niggas like, oh, like let me smoke weed so I can bust a rhyme or oh, let me drink or do all that shit. Like, to each his own, you feel me? But I'm not one of those people. Like I like to always stand my ground and protect the people around me, like always watch my back, like I'm just like that naturally. So I like to be very aware of my surroundings.
Yeah, I hear that. It's crazy because the drugs and the alcohol sometimes they'll make me more aware
Well,
than when
see,
I'm
I don't be
sober.
going out. You look like you a outside nigga. I don't be a outside nigga. I'm a homebody. Like niggas gotta catch me at my house type shit. I don't
Yeah,
hang out with nobody. I don't look for nobody. And if they look for me, I fuck with them, and that's that. But I'm not out there linking with these randoms. You feel me?
right. I feel that.
Cause you never know, nigga. Like niggas around this bitch will set you the fuck up. And I'm not one of those that you can set up. So
No, there's one lesson I learned, like just in general from personal life, work life, all that. Anybody can screw over anybody at any given time for any given
mhm.
reason. I've seen it firsthand, and it's brutal. So, like
Exactly.
I've seen people screw over people that I never thought would be screwed, and
Mhm.
it's just like whoa, you really never know. You never know what someone's true intentions are. You never
Exactly.
know what someone really do. And then the one thing that I really was an eye opener. There's two things that I just did. It's plain and simple. I listen to what they say and I watch what they do. And then that was
Mhm.
like, okay, that made me clear the airwaves and start to really understand how to detect people's intentions. Be a little like detective in that shit. So
So, what's your creative process like when it comes to writing and recording music?
I would say the beat definitely lays down the foundation. Like what flow, how can I ride the beat very well? That's really where it depends on. I'm not just gonna get one flow for a beat that doesn't ride well. And then once I really understand like the melody behind it, that's where I can just, you know, think of, things to say based on my personal life and just whatever the hell comes to mind really. Very smooth cadence when it comes to it. That's really what I want to do. When I record, I think from a listener's point of view. What does a listener want to hear? What's catchy? But then again, I also have to come and say, what do I want to give to the listener?
Exactly.
So I like that. If you want to think all about yourself and spit some shit that no one's gonna let, go ahead, do it. But then
Mhm.
if you want to lose touch with yourself and just be all about the listener, you can do it. You have to have a happy medium between what you want to say and what the listener wants. That's my creative
It
process.
definitely for sure it goes both fucking ways. Like it goes both ways. So I feel that. Cuz some days you're like, "All right, what's hot right now? Let's check it out. All right, cool. All right, boom. Do it in my own way. Not try to copy the next person." You get me? So I fuck
Mhm.
with that answer. Hey guys.
Yeah,
So mhm.
it's weird to copy people. Like what? Like I want to make my own art. For example, I'm thinking. I know one artist. I met in the city, and high quality art, different types of pictures. He's not a copy. He's just literally doing whatever the hell he wants. So I took that approach. I'm taking it as literally like an art picture in like the Louvre. They ain't copying anyone. It's art. A song is art. Pictures are art. You can make anything into art.
Yeah.
But
Definitely for sure.
don't try to imitate and rip off art. I don't really like rip off other art. I try to create my own. I try to make it very organic.
And I can definitely tell because the way he was naming them OGs, I was like, oh, okay, this nigga is a different type of motherfucker I've ever interviewed, first off. So, because I'm kind of like always the person that's more old school with the shit I listen to, certain stuff. But like to finally meet someone like now that appreciated my craft and what I'm doing differently, it's cool. Like I fuck with that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Keep doing you, my boy.
Thank you,
And
sir.
and when you in Cali, hit me the fuck up.
Yeah, it sound good. I'm still in like the West Hollywood territory if I ever come. I got the addition in that bitch. Going
Where?
to
Bitch ass LA?
yeah, LA.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Woods owned by Bill Murray, that smoke lounge, hang out. That's
Uh-huh.
probably my hub. If I'm going to LA, I'm going to the
Well, of course you're gonna go to the bougie side.
Yeah.
Hello, bougie ass nigga number two over here. Can you tell the fans like about a particularly like memorable moment from your career so far?
I have a performance coming up. Next week I'm doing my first live performance in the city. It's gonna be at Delancey. I'm actually headlining the event, so it's definitely gonna be cool. Performing all my summer releases. I released 5 songs. It's definitely gonna be a blast. If anyone's around the city, pull up, my guy.
Who the fuck up, okay?
And just recording and doing all the marketing. And it's nice seeing like everyone like in like your hometown. They go, yo, I fuck hard with your music. I'm in the dispensary. Someone's gonna tell me, yo, I fuck with your shit. I'm at a party, yo, I fuck with your shit. It's cool seeing like the recognition, getting from like a regional point of view. It's cool. It's nice. People like it's validated that I have talent. It's cool. It's nice. That's the best memory I have. Just people enjoying what I want to do, recording freely. Doing all just having that type of like creative
Energy.
freedom and
Mhm.
people really appreciating you for it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, okay, okay. I fuck with that. So like, what is the funniest thing you heard from a fan during a concert?
Um, I never really had a live performance yet. I said this is gonna be my first.
No, 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 from
Um,
somebody else, like you with your niggas or whatever your bitch is, and like someone says some shit funny. Like, do you remember any of that or no?
Um, I was at a Drake concert with like a couple of my friends, and we were in like GA, and then one guy was like, "Yo, it'd be kind of crazy. Imagine like Drake shouts me out and all that." And all of a sudden, Drake starts doing shout outs, and he was wearing like an Adidas hoodie. And he's like, "Yo, man, I see you in the Adidas hoodie right there, black." And my friend's eyes like lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oh my god, I'm fucking dead.
So I was like, "Whoa!" Like he mentioned it, and then all of a sudden it happened. I'm like, "Yo, crazy shit."
Wow. Speaking of that, what is like the strangest thing you have ever heard from like anybody at a concert?
Strangest thing. One time I was in a concert and my boy and I, it was a J. Cole concert, and it was like the first time we're like smoking weed. We ended up taking like another guy's joint. We're getting high, we're chilling out. All of a sudden, the guy who we took the joint from, he tells us that it's laced with heroin. And we started tripping balls. We were so scared, threw up. We tried to get everything out of the system.
Wait a
And we
minute.
realized,
Hold the fuck
yeah.
up.
And
Brain.
then and then
Why
he,
the
and then he
fuck would you
lied.
take that? He
We're
lied?
young and stupid. That's why. I was like
Oh.
18 at the time, bro.
You still you the fuck? Like you could have
Yeah, I
still
mean,
said no, bro. Like the fuck.
no, we smoked it, and then he told us. Like
Oh
as we
my
were smoking
god.
the joint, then he told us, and then we started tripping. Not
That's
tripping, literally, like we didn't get hit with the heroin. We were just like, "Oh my god!" Like I can't believe we're doing this. And then, the psychological effect got us, and then we kind of figured out like there wasn't any heroin.
oh, okay, so it was just all in your head.
Yeah, it was all in the head.
Yeah, don't do what this nigga Quincy did, okay? Don't do that.
Yeah, don't copy me. I'm not a good influence.
Don't take no drinks from no fucking nobody. When you buy your shit, you look at that shit, make sure the bartender's doing your shit right. Cause fuck no. Like one thing about it, two things for certain is even when I'm out in the club, a bar, I always look at my drinks and what they're doing with it because I am not trying to get roofied. And niggas out here do that shit. Like it's
Yeah,
crazy.
my first like college party. Girl tried to roofie me. And it was
Okay, I
like the
was gonna
first
say
time
bitches do
I'm
that too.
yeah, I had a girl try to do that to me. It was the first time I ever had like that type. I was like, whoa, I can't believe people actually do that shit.
You'll be very surprised, man.
I've seen a lot.
Okay, so this is like a off the record type of question, but like if you wanted to date a celebrity, who would it be and why?
Ooh, Rihanna.
Okay, why would you want to date Rihanna?
We both look fly together. She's
Okay.
badass.
That
She's badass. She
she
makes
always
great
pregnant.
music. I mean, yeah, like that. A lot of kids, raise the fame and all that shit.
So
Who
like
would you date? Who would you date?
Cardi B. Well, the next question is when growing up, who did you get inspired from?
I'd say Jay-Z overall, not even just like from a musical standpoint, from like a professional, like, his whole cadence kind of inspired me, how to, be dapper and kind of just seeing where he was and how he improved. His business mindset also kind of influenced me in a way. Like I'm very, business savvy and all that shit. Um, so I looked at this more like outside music, like he makes great music. But then what is he outside of like, the music? What does he have? So that I looked at it more like that. You have great musicians these days. They don't
Mhm.
have personas outside of being a musician. So that really is like that's more of a negative influence. Like when you're a musician, you have to have a life outside of the music. You can't center yourself with the music, which is pretty like it may sound a little contradicting what I said, but if you're all about your music 24/7 and nothing else, like literally nothing else, It's only a recipe for disaster.
I mean, that is true. I mean, look at Rihanna, look at Cardi, like look at all these other
The
business
side quests,
owners.
all the side quests.
Exact. Because, dude, okay, so, like for me as an artist, if I'm just gonna be depending on music all the fucking time, what's the point of me making merch and doing all this extra shit then?
Hmm. Yeah,
Like,
even George Foreman, for example, the boxer, he has the grill, and he made more money off of that than probably his whole boxing. I don't even know him for boxing. I know him for the damn grill.
wow, the next question is like, what inspires you the most to write these dope ass songs of yours?
I'll say just personal life, um, just overall personal experiences, and being able to make it melodic and catchy for the listener. You listen to Coast. I had a friend of mine borrow money from me. Turns out he was kind of using me.
Mhm.
And then just my overall like mentality going into things. I also travel a lot, so coast to coast. Kind of like that too.
Okay.
You listen to more of my music, you'll hear much more of like, you can get a glimpse of what my personal life is like, and it's pretty catchy. So,
That is definitely facts, guys. Go listen to Coast and etc. and fucking Also,
hmm
too, are you gonna drop any album soon, or are you still trying to build up that single catalog? Like, what's going on?
yeah, I'm working on a project right now. It's called New York Times.
And how
It's
many
kind of over
singles?
how many singles, either one or two leading up to the album.
Okay, so you're gonna drop a little EP.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little EP, but if I want to do more songs, I might make it to a full length project. There will be singles dropping like pretty soon. I'm still working on like the creative concept, booking studio time, working with like more artists to collaborate with.
Okay, okay. Well, you did drop a song called Kiss Kiss, and that one was pretty dope too.
Hmm.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
besides you doing music, I mean, because you're living luxury, you know, you're talking about fake ass Gucci glasses and shit like that. So, like, what do you do outside of music?
but dude, I'm actually starting a new job soon. Doing that on the side. I'm going to the accounting world.
Hmm.
As crazy as it sounds. I'm just a regular type of dude. I hang out with friends, family. I have to travel the world, so always trying to go on my next quest. I'm going to Cancun in a week for a friend's wedding, so it's nice to just get out of the city for a bit. It's been cold as shit.
Nigga, here too,
Mm,
nigga.
so-
That's why I got me a motherfucking hoodie on
In
right now.
in Cali, in Cali, it's cold.
From NorCal to SoCal? Hell the fuck yeah.
How am I supposed to know that, man?
So, who inspires you the most right now?
What inspires me most? I inspire myself, really. I know it sounds a little like cliche, but
No, it does not.
my
Speak your mind.
no, like you have to drive, like you have to have the self drive. I can say this artist, this person inspires me, and go on that whole rendezvous.
It
But
should
my
be
own
you,
drive,
nigga.
yeah, my own drive inspires me. My own ambition, and it drives me. And just being motivated, waking up, and really just figuring shit out. Like my every day to me is unpredictable. Like I don't have one day where my mentality is more. I wake up, see what's going on. There's so much shit being thrown in my face. I just deal with it. I don't cluster my mind with all what if scenarios and all of that. I'm really just going balls deep, and I'm really just gonna tackle as much as I can. So,
Are you a Libra?
I'm an Aquarius. I don't know much about
Oh my
horoscope.
god, I literally fucking had a feeling. I literally was gonna say that. I forgot to
I
look at
don't.
your picture to see.
Yeah, I don't know like horoscopes and
No
shit. But
wonder I was
what?
like, I told my brother, oh, he kind of looks like your ass. He has the same fucking ears as you and all. And I had a feeling you were either a Libra or an Aquarius because y'all niggas say the same shit.
I mean, what can you say about an Aquarius?
Well, which
Enlighten
one
me.
are you though? I hope you're February.
Yeah, February
Okay, February what?
15th, the day after Valentine's Day.
So I know a first, a second, and now the 15th. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, the 15th.
I know how to deal with y'all niggas. Yeah.
How do y'all do with me?
I love Aquariuses. I really have a really soft spot for y'all. I feel like at least because my older brother's one, so I just look at it like that. But you guys are very different in your own way. But like you guys are obviously loyal sometimes. Y'all a little shady, but I fuck with it. Um,
We're shady in good ways.
that's why I
Not,
said I fuck with it.
not like harming others. Like
Fuck,
we
and
know how
y'all
to
ain't
like
no
move.
bitch ass Geminis, bro. Like I dated a bitches that were all in the same week. I was like in disbelief of myself. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, six, what's wrong with you? But yeah, y'all like shady you a little bit, and like y'all are loyal to a certain extent. Like if I say like, "Hey, respectfully, don't talk to this nigga because he's bad juju," and your friendly ass is gonna go and talk to him, thinking, "Oh, nothing's gonna happen to me." I'm like, "Yo, where's the loyalty at? Like, what the fuck, you know?" But it's
Hmm.
just a building process to work with y'all. Like, I'm very, very, very like I said, spiritual. I read the zodiac sign book top to bottom, so I really know my shit, like for real. So that's why sometimes, like, if you're in front of me and you're talking, 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 way too fucking much about your personal life, I'm like, all right, this nigga's a Virgo. Like, cause I'm a Virgo, but like I don't chat as much as I used to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't really dwell into my personal life as much as like others want
Right.
me
I'd
to.
rather hear your
Cause,
shit.
cause it,
Like,
yeah, cause it's like if you're giving too much away, the scarcity kind of just disappears and the mystique kind of just goes away.
plus
You have to
two
create that.
people. Yeah, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but plus, not even just that, but it's like people want to hear your shit and your struggles, and they're not doing it like with good intentions, like me, and they just want to listen to you suffer. Like it
Uh-huh.
amuses them. Does that make sense? Is that what you were gonna say?
Yeah, like I want to just give away what I want to give away on my own
Yes.
terms. I don't
Like
want to
hello,
like
my own timing, bro.
I'll tell you for example. I ain't got no TikTok. That's just too much access. I want to see when I pick my nose and get my newspaper and make my breakfast. I'm like, that's just too much access to give. That's why I never downloaded it.
Okay, well you just gotta watch what the fuck you put on there, nigga. Straight up. Like I don't know about that shit.
I
I
don't.
don't care for it either. I'm more like
No, I'm
on
just
Instagram and Snapchat.
yeah,
Very
yeah.
on
No,
that
I'm more
bitch.
on just IG really. I don't really
Yeah.
do too much social media.
Me too. Me too. I definitely relate to you a lot. I definitely do. It's crazy. Can you tell we have like similarities or not? What do you think?
Yeah, from our first glance, I mean, we both make music, so that's one similarity.
No, not really. I think it's the shit that we're talking about and we're saying that like makes it
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bit too.
yeah. No, yeah. Other than the music, yeah, we definitely have like you know like similar stances on like spirituality and loyalty and all that. So that's cool.
Alex, if you're listening to this, just know I love you. Straight up.
Shout out to Alex.
Shout out to my nigga ATG03. Um, okay. So what bothers you the most about being so underrated? Or
What
do you
bothers
like it
me the
like
most?
this?
What bothers me the most about being underrated?
Yeah.
It doesn't really bother me because it's just kind of a process. I've been called overrated like a bunch of times. I've had mixed feedback. A lot of good feedback, a lot of bad feedback. Underrated, overrated. It really just depends on who you're asking. It's hard for me to
For
just
real.
have a stance. Like it's hard for me to have a stance on being underrated or overrated. It really just depends on who you're asking, who you're talking to, who's listening. It depends on the consumer.
Okay. Okay.
I
Definitely
don't really
true.
look at it. I don't look at it as like a hardship. I look at it as like if you're gonna rate me, at least like my music's gonna give you a way to strike an opinion. That's good enough for me.
Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. That's some real ass shit too, cause y'all niggas know from all these episodes. I mean, we're on what season fucking 4 now. Like I be saying the same shit. Look, one thing about it, two things for certain is my voice is very different. And, like probably another NorCal nigga that sounds just like me or that's from the Bay, whatever, we all naturally have something similarity to where we're from. So I feel like if my voice is a little, I guess, high pitched for niggas that are like more deeper voiced, I mean, that's on you? Like, I love my
Mhm.
voice, and I feel like a lot of niggas can't really copy this and paste this. And it's like when you try to go and you want to steal some shit from me, like I always said in my music, nigga, there can never be another me. I'm the goat at this shit to myself, humbly, of course. And, you gonna copy my shit, make it better than me.
Yeah, that probably the best like Jay-Z line. It's like I heard motherfuckers saying they made Hove say, okay, so make another Hove like that.
Hello. Hello. Okay, okay. Well, do you think you can
Yeah,
be any better as a musician, and how would you like to achieve that?
yeah. I think vocal delivery can definitely improve. That's the number one thing.
Can I say my
Production,
favorite line by you?
yeah. Go ahead.
It's like classy. Little bitch. That reminds me of how I used to rap.
The intro. The
Rolling
intro,
up a
yeah, the
blunt, thinking
classics.
about my next dollar. Sorry.
Yeah, that when I said that line, when I went to the studio that night, first thing I was listening to "Money on My Mind" by Lil Wayne, and the third verse, twisting up a blunt, thinking about my next dollar, and I just started off rolling up a blunt, thinking about my next dollar. I'm
I'm
saying like
staring at you with your
it's
fake
crazy.
Gucci collar. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like that, and all those lines are like related. You know, all these lines are personal lines. I'm not making shit up.
No, for
Like
me
I'm literally
too.
like
We ain't
I'm living
gaslighting
with my
this shit,
boys.
bro. It's because we really
Yeah,
live this shit.
I'm living with my boys. I'm smoking weed pretty much every single night. I'm literally seeing them wear some fake ass shit, and then I'm like, even the other line like stop isolated like madman, all that shit like it's real. All that shit is real. All this shit is literally what I experienced for years, and I
Yeah.
was able to just to make like good melody out of it. So
Well, I definitely love Coast to Coast. You could tell that's a little favorite of mine right now. You know what I'm saying? Um.
yeah,
Okay. 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 Well, honestly, Coast to Coast is really good. Kiss Kiss, it's recent, but it wasn't like really hitting for me. I feel like the Coast to Coast type of with that art cover on it with the gas station, I believe.
no, that's not a gas station. That's a ski lift.
Oh, well, the Quincy Express. Okay, that whole thing is fire. Like Coast to Coast, zombies, no fly zone.
No
The
Fly
address
Zone's
is pretty dope.
very no Fly Zone's very Cali vibes, heavy Cali vibes.
I fuck with it though.
Yeah, I
Go
mean,
stream my nigga
then
shit.
go better. No, I'm just kidding.
No, y'all better. Y'all know I don't play. Yeah.
Grr, I am
um.
fuming.
All right. Well. Okay. So the next question is: do you think rappers have an impact on society today?
Yeah, I definitely think so, and not even in music because they're venturing outside music, whether it's fashion, whether it's politics, whether it's just sports.
Mm.
That
Okay.
it's more about what you do outside the music. You know,
Yeah.
musically you can have an impact, but if you want to venture out, we mentioned this before, the
Yeah.
side quests, you know, you're on commercials, you're doing other things. If you're just gonna be music, and not venture, you can't really have much of a strong impact.
Yeah, that's why I'd be like, nigga, you're not a real CEO. You gotta have a boss like title. Like I'm a whole CEO. Own all my rights to my music, fucking lyrics, the fucking, merch, my own label, my fucking own podcast, like I'm doing it all. So it's kind of like when a boss meets another boss, it's cool as fuck because you can linger off from one another, you know?
Yeah, for sure. You can bounce off like the whole ideas and shit.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So the next question I got for you is this is like a personal question. Because I'm kind of curious because you said fake ass Gucci, whatever. I don't wear that shit. But who's your favorite luxury brand?
My favorite luxury brand. Ooh, that's tough. It's hard for me to have a favorite brand because I'm really just going by what catches my eye. I mean, I don't shop because of the brand. I shop because you know things look cool. If I want to be like my favorite brand, not even luxury, just general. I'm probably popping a pair of like Jordans easily. Um,
Oh, so you
I
don't have
guess.
any luxury taste?
I mean, no, I have luxury taste. I mean, I have Kith. I guess you want to call that luxury. I'm not a big brands guy. I'm more just what looks good. I'm not gonna buy something because it's a brand. I'm gonna buy because it looks
It
cool.
looks good
You
and it
know,
fits your yeah, I get it. I'm the same
yeah,
way too.
like that. Like I can say like Louis Vuitton and be
That's
cliche,
my favorite. Yeah,
but
no, it's not being cliche, nigga, because I have a whole album called, well, a whole alter ego called Six Vuitton, who just raps about designer and whatever, kind of brags, you know? But it's
right.
because I really manifested that for myself and me having all these things today, it's a blessing for real, you know?
Hmm.
But I like
Yeah. I mean,
LV
I
because it's crazy. It's good fashion, but some shit be ugly as fuck. But I don't wear,
I
like, the
mean,
jackets and shit like that, like, that's not me, nigga. I'll get a bag before I get that shit or some shades.
like I bought a sweater one time for like $900, but then I could wear like a regular T-shirt for like $20. So everything like varies.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you the worst thing that happened to me recently. I took a G out. I mean, I took a girl out, and I'm wearing just like a regular like wearing some Jordans, cool city outfit. This girl comes head to toe in Tom Brown, head to toe, suit, tie. This is the first time I'm going out with a girl with a tie, and she overpowered me like the luxury department. I was like shocked a little bit. I was like startled, and she even saw it too.
What, like, it kinda, like,
Because
embarrassed you? Like, that you
no, not
weren't putting that shit
embarrassed.
on?
Just like it would like from what I was wearing to what she was wearing. Like it was like
It didn't
my
compliment it well?
type out. What?
It didn't compliment it well, is that what you mean?
Yeah, like I wish I knew. Like oh, maybe I'd try a little harder, but she really went balls deep.
Okay, boss ass bitch. That's what she is, like, real
Yeah,
nigga shit.
she was a boss. Yeah,
Well, okay, well, let's just end it, kinda kinda done now, but I just wanna say thank you so much for being on Keep It Lit and Legit, and, go check him out, y'all. Shout your shit out. Who do you wanna, like, shout out and all that? Do it all right now.
I want to shout out me. I want to shout out myself, and I want to shout out Y.B.Q, your boy Quincy in that bitch. How you doing? Big Six in that bitch. How you doing?
Big,
Shout out
big,
to
big
Alex.
six. I already,
Shout
yeah,
out to Alex.
shout out my nigga Alex, ATG. You already know your twin just said that, nigga. Your twin a copy and paste number two, nigga. Like,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
fucking dead. Nah, but guys, the shit we talked about, most of the shit's gonna get cut out. What I want to get cut out. Cause I'm not a messy ass nigga. I don't really like to talk about drama. And I know y'all peeped this shit on my Instagram, me responding back to, mine and my sister, my mom's abuser. You know what I'm saying? Just know the track is still locked and loaded. And, I'm afraid of dropping it because niggas be snitching and, trying to do that paperwork, but they over here gang ties and all this bullshit, but don't know which side they want to be on type shit. But, just know I'm going to always pack that hot sheet. So I said sheet, not shit. You feel me? Because keep the receipts
Yeah.
on me. But, I just want to say again, thank you so much for being on here. Thank you guys for listening. I finally found a guest. I know I've been slacking a little bit or whatever. It's been a cool little break. And, make sure to tune into all the other episodes as well. And I will see you guys soon again. Peace.
Cheers.